For 5 years, we've hosted the gala in Dallas, Texas, of course, where Botham lived, and of course, that's the place where he passed. We brought Dallas a taste of St. Lucia for these years, showcasing our creatives, our local products, and presenting some of the services in order to lure the people of Dallas to St. Lucia. This year, we decided to bring the gala to you, our fellow St. Lucians, and we trust that you would have a wonderful evening. Of course, you would see that the Botham Foundation builds on the legacy that has been created by our dear beloved. We reach out to the Boys Training Center, the New Beginnings Transit Home, the St. Lucy's Home, Cornerstone Humanitarian Society, and several other institutions on the island. This year, we hosted a new activity, and that was to bring together mothers who have lost children, just like I did. So in June, we met with mothers who lost children to either violence, accidents, and natural causes. We brought them with psychosocial therapists, therapy, we gave meditation, and several other activities in order to boost and inspire them to move on, because it's not easy to lose a child. The foundation also did their usual scholarships, awards to deserving students, and did several other things in our society, especially the Botham Youth Exploring Skills, or what we call BJS. And this year I was so happy that the foundation was able to carry the program in both Castries and Vieux Fort. What a wonderful experience all of the children described as having done with the National Skills Development Center. So tonight you will hear from the beneficiaries of the foundation's outreach, and I trust that you would recognize that your seat tonight at this table is not only for the foundation, but for the entire people of St. Lucia.
My name is Mary Williams, and I'm here today representing my grandson, Ariel Di Leo. I first heard about the Botham Foundation from a friend. She sent me a link, and I thought it was a great idea. I went ahead and I enrolled him. Then I mentioned it to him. I said, look, I enrolled you in the Botham Foundation. At first, he was not too interested, but I had already enrolled him, so which means he's on his way. So he went the first day, but from the second day, he could not have waited to go. He was praying for that morning for him to go. And he's into technology, so I thought it was a great idea. And I want to thank the Botham Foundation because I think they're doing a wonderful job. You know, reaching out, helping children, you know, give them a choice in, you know, in the different areas that they feel comfortable in. And I wish them all the best in their future endeavors. And once again, thank you, Mrs. Jean and your foundation for allowing Ariel the opportunity to have spent a summer with you last year.
I'm Neil Fontenelle, the principal of St. Mary's College. The Botham Foundation has done a lot for our school, not just by donating the annual Spirit of St. Mary's Award, but also through Botham's legacy. But I think it will be more appropriate if I explain what the Spirit of St. Mary's Award is. And the Spirit of St. Mary's Award is an award that we bestow upon one of our graduates every year. And this award represents a complete Samarian, a student who is well-rounded, well-versed in his academics, easy to get along with among his peers, involved in extracurricular activities, involved in sporting activities, a respectful young man. So it is really someone who epitomizes the values of a Samarian. And I may well add that Botham himself, when he graduated, did receive that award as the Spirit of St. Mary's. And moving forward, this is an award that the foundation has sponsored for years. And just speaking about Botham's legacy is enough to motivate our students and to encourage them to become a complete St. Marian with the values that we cherish as a St. Marian community. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Botham Foundation, his brother, his mom, and his sister. And I would like to encourage them to continue the good work, because I think that it goes a long way in assisting our students in encapsulating the values of not just a true St. Marian, but a true young gentleman should represent. So thank you very much to the Botham Foundation.
I'm Sister Stephanie Owa. I represent the St. Lucy's Home, and I'm the residential manager of St. Lucy's Home. Well, Botham's Foundation have really been of great help to St. Lucy's Home. And I would say that the support of Botham Foundation to St. Lucy's Home can never be overemphasized. Since last year, they have supported us both in kind and in cash. And I would like to say that last year they gave us some beds, some mattresses, food hampers, and that the bed they gave us, the mattresses, have been of great help to the home. I will tell you that most of the residents that have bone-related issues like orthopedic issues, the beds they gave them, because it is therapeutic, it is helping them to death. And worthy of note is their visit, annual visit. Since last year, they've been visiting us every year. This year, they visited the home on July 19th with Dr. Lukumbe and their team of volunteers. They reviewed all the medical charts of the residents. Presently, we have about 28 residents. They reviewed their medical charts, made some recommendations to the in-house doctor for follow-up. And on the 30th of August, Dr. Jabatis, who is among the medical team that came in, she will still visit again to the home with some nurses and a phlebotomist to do the recommended blood work on the residents. And I will tell you, that is a great release for us, because it will ease us the work of taking all the residents to the hospital. And I want to say that I appreciate them. And on this note, on behalf of the board of St. Lucy's Home, I wish to say thank you to Botham Foundation. We appreciate all their work, their unalloyed support, and the joy they bring to the home, the healing they bring to the home for their visits. I always say that God knows how to reward good deeds, and God that knows how to reward good deeds will reward them for all the good things they do for us. God bless them.
In the United States, we partnered with the King's Church of Christ in New York, where we distributed 1,200 turkeys to people from the communities of Brownsville and Flatbush in New York. We were also in attendance at the PwC Nonprofit Fair, an opportunity given to us to showcase the work of the foundation.
Help us to do the things we should, to be to others kind and good.
Today I'm really elated to be sharing our school's gratitude and appreciation to the Botham Foundation.
Good morning, students. Good morning, parents.
We've partnered with the foundation for the past 5 years, and we are very grateful that the foundation has assisted our school tremendously.
My name is Alison Ja, and I am the mother of Botham Ja.
Botham he was a past student of the Carmen Rene Memorial School.
My husband is here with me. His name is Bertram Ja. The objective of the foundation is to provide assistance so that these students can grow up into good, outstanding citizens.
Our top performing students have received, the last 5 years, have received $1,000 donation. The students have also received a laptop And of course, what we are even more grateful for is the fact that 2 of our deserving students have received full scholarship from the foundation.
My name is Michaela Gabriel. I am the older sister and guardian of Rikani Acha, who was a recipient of the Botham scholarship for this school year. And I think that it's a wonderful initiative, and I would like to express my gratitude to Mr. and Mrs. Jha for selecting Rikani as a recipient. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Chris Edward. Well, I'm very proud of the Botham Foundation helping out my daughter and my family and helping out the youth.
And of course, our parents have been very, very thankful where the students have received all of the school supplies, uniforms, shoes, everything for school. And that has been happening for the past 5 years. I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the foundation for reaching out to us.
In all we do, in all we say, to grow more loving every day. Amen.
My name is Leanna Wallace, Acting Manager of the Boys Training Center. I am very grateful for the Botham Foundation who invited our 12 boys to the NSDC summer camp. It's fascinating because when they came, they were like, "Miss, thank you so much, because now I know how to put a bulb, and if you need any wiring done, I can do it for you." And so these skills that they have gained, it will assist them not only as their boys of the Boys Training Center, but when they move forward and they go on to their lives, they will know what to do in their basic home situation, because remember, they're not staying at the Boys Training Center for the rest of their life. Not only did they do electricals, they also did culinary arts with the Botham Foundation. And they're related. So now you have boys saying that, let me go to the kitchen for me to prepare my breakfast and lunch. Not only do they do the NSDC camp with us, they also partner with us. They come to our center once a month to do activities such as football with the boys and engage them in religious activities that helps motivate them, because sometimes they feel a little down. And these partnerships are those we want to keep close. We want to continue working with them. We want to thank Botham Foundation for such a wonderful initiative. Thank you very much to Botham Foundation.
My name is Dr. Selma St. Prix, and I'm the General Manager of the National Skills Development Center.
I was here, I did, I've done.
And this is our 4th annual training summer camp.
We learned the art of precision, the importance of patience, and the joy of creativity in bakery.
So we decided to train them not only just skills to explore their potentials, but we know that they need the life skills, the soft skills, the employability skills, that what they need to go out into the world. So things like conflict resolution, you know, simple things like interpersonal skills, how you speak to a person, how you express yourself, your reproductive health.
Phoebe Julian.
So, you know, we put life skills together and tweak it to suit those school children, primary school children.
I am so happy that you all enjoy the period of skills development.
And the NSDC feels really grateful to the Botham Foundation, because we have an opportunity now to really do what we always wanted to do, to tackle those issues much earlier. Because when they come to us after high school, they're already so angry because their problems were not solved before. We did the electrical, we did nails, because people are going into, you know, women already into the nails. We did hair design, we did desktop publishing, where they learned a little website, they learned a little graphics, they learned so many things, you know. So we did a few areas. We did pastry.
It wasn't just about the learning to bake, it was about discovering the passion, sharing the successes, and savoring the sweet results of our hard work.
So I thank you, Botham Joe Foundation, for the opportunity to make NSDC go further and dig deeper to help our young people for the future.
So you've heard the testimonials of the beneficiaries, and what we simply ask you to do tonight and any other time that you can is to donate to the Botham Joe Foundation. You could do so by scanning the barcode on your program or by going to the website www.bothamjoefoundation.org. We wish to thank our sponsors, some of whom are Advanced Corporate Solutions, the National Lotteries Authority, La Clinique de Corps, Harris Paints, Slasper, Calabash TV, Barbie, and each and every one of you, just by sitting here, is a sponsor yourself. We welcome your donation and we ask you to scan the barcode on your program, because what you donate today or any other day will go not to just the foundation, but to the less fortunate, the vulnerable, the underserved, and to those in our community who do not have as much as we do. Thank you very much, and I trust that you have a wonderful evening.